And welcome back to part 3 of The Evil Within. Sorry for the delay, like consistent delays, but it's just I've been playing the crap out of Bravely Second and just in general enjoying myself with it. So I haven't really thought about sitting back down to get back to this, but I really should since I did start it. Right, easiest way to do this, get all their attention and then just keep running. Sebastian seems to be thinking we haven't got their attention, but and besides, it makes this next bit seem just that bit cooler when you've got loads of them chasing you. He seems pretty calm about it though, doesn't he, Sebastian? Oh, go watch that stamina. I'm gonna try and upgrade my stamina as soon as.
God damn it.
Oh, frame rate's going there a little. Oh, no, even though he wasted a bullet there, when we go to the next area, our bullet count won't have lowered. It wouldn't have lowered. So that's literally just a plot bullet. Quite funny actually when you think about it. And yeah, that was all that was left to chapter 2. Probably could have done that in the last part, but I didn't know how much time I was in recording, so it was better not to take the risk. I like this chapter, just because you get a shotgun and a crossbow out of it. And it's not that long. To be fair, a lot of the early game chapters aren't that long. Oh, I wonder if I can... Yeah, I can. Anything? No. Anything you can destroy and check it, because you never know what you can get. Claws of the Horde, this chapter's called. Anything? I'm sort of looking for the weird little angel statues as well. Oh, I'll take that. I'm sort of looking for the angel statues as well, because you never know where they'll be. And we'll get into what the keys actually do next time we get to a hospital window point thing. Oh, spooky. Right, it gives you matches here because you have to use them here because there's too many bodies to get past. So you have to burn them, so then they'll fade, so they'll just sort of fade away into dust so you can walk through them like that. I like the medieval feel of this little area. Shame it doesn't last. Oh, see? And now we're in a village. And this is where the explorative side of the Evil Within will start to show its face. Because if you just run through, you will miss the shotgun and you will miss the crossbow. You do have to be looking around. Can we pick that up? No. And besides, it's worth looking around anyway, because even if the weapons weren't here, there's health and gel you can find. That's what the green stuff is called. It's called gel. There's health packs and gel you can find scattered around as well if you look. Right, there's a bunch of ways of getting to where we need to be for this section, but this is the way I usually go. Right, first of all, that hospital access there, I'm not going to use straight away. Remember it though, because I'll go to it after something soon there. What the... Ow. Oh, nice one there, game. That's some proper Metal Gear shit there, the mine detected shit. Right, it's the game telling you how to deal with the mines after it's just blown up in your face. Thanks, game. Yeah, anyway, for them you be in sneak mode and they won't detect you at all for some reason. And then you can go up to and disarm them. But the thing you got to be prepared for when you go to disarm them is that you have to time it, because that dot's going to spin around. But the one thing that'll catch you off is that the button press is delayed. Once you press it, the thing will move about a fifth more of the rotation, like around the thing. It will go about a fifth more before it will stop. So where you saw it stop on the blue there for me, I'd pressed that where it was like dead straight going down. So when it was about halfway from the top to the top all the way around, yeah, you have to just press it. You have to take that risk, because if you try and press it on the blue, you'll end up missing it a lot. Especially if you've got to do it on the hardest difficulty, where it's like a thin wire.
Who's there? No, don't shoot. I'm not one of them. I'm a doctor. My
Marcelo Jimenez.
You were in the ambulance before it crashed, right?
Yes, we're lucky to be alive.
Have you seen anyone else?
My patient Leslie. I saw him running up ahead, but...
But?
Come this way. Quietly, mind you.
Right, now I'm quickly going to go back to the hospital thing for the section I showed earlier to see if I can get a sprint upgrade. Yeah, back here, where it was, there is another journal entry from Sebastian's old journal, so you might want to look through that while you're at it to get a bit more of an idea, because I think that's the one where he actually meets the person he later on falls in love with. The thing is, it's worth trying to go to all of these because some of them do actually have little plot details that you'll just miss if you don't check otherwise. Can we move? Yep, now we can move. The camera, I always feel the camera gets a tad too close here. I know it's a safe zone so it doesn't really matter, but I always just feel like it gets a bit too on Seb's shoulders here. I mean, look at this.
You should find this useful.
Oh, this bit she gets us into see the keys and see what the keys are for, but there's something else on the wall, so I'm going to pick that up. And there'll probably be something on the wall opposite. Yes, there is. Oh, that's the copper. We put a bullet through his skull.
This way, please.
Alright, we're on our way. This is as fast as it's letting us go right now. As fast as she's willing to go, it seems, as
Where are
well.
you taking me? You don't talk much.
To be fair, that's one benefit of getting used to a fucked up world as quickly as Sebastian does, so he gets a bit of a sense of humour with some of this. Right, every time you collect a key, you can open one of these in here. Every single one of them is completely randomised, so just pick one and open it. You can actually get enough keys to open every single lock here, but I've never done it.
That key will allow you to open this door.
So let's open it to show you what I mean. This time we get shotgun shells. That's all it's letting us carry.
Items are yours.
See?
Please, come back whenever you need to.
If you don't collect the item that's in there, it won't go. You can come back and collect it later, which I actually recommend doing if you're doing it on a harder difficulty. Like, if you see something really good in there, just leave it in there. This is another collectible. There are map fragments you can find throughout the game. Every time you get one, it goes on this wall. Once again, never got all of them. Nor do I plan to anytime soon. Oh, fine, we'll go a long way around. Usually you can open that door to get access to the upgrade room quicker, but no, we'll go the wrong way around. I want to see if I could actually upgrade my sprint, because a 3-second sprint's pissing me off. Oh. No, we need 1,000 more to upgrade it to 4 seconds, then 6, then 8, then 10 plus. The 10 plus, the reason why the plus is there is because it regenerates quicker. But yeah, we can't get it for now. Although I'm tempted to get other upgrades, I sort of don't want to because I really want to get our sprint up first. Because that will save our neck later on. But we've done enough pissing about here in the hospital, so I'm going to head back to where we left off, so I'll cut until I get back there.
Have a look for yourself. Those things chased me all the way into the village.
Me too. They're all over the place.
Leslie went through that gate. Good Lord.
There are too many to shoot our way through.
One of us could try to lure them away while the other gets the gate open. You're the one with the gun.
If you say so.
Now, when he first says, "You're the one with the gun," I always sort of assumed he meant I was going to be the distraction. But no, he's the distraction. He just means you when you get through, and I don't think we can actually activate this until I get rid of the ball. Or punch the thing. Oops.
Ah, damn them both thing. There is a crank on the terrace. You'll need to operate it if I'm to pass through.
You can actually try and use this as a trap for enemies, because there's spikes on the end of it. Now that doctor guy's going to sprint out and like start causing havoc. If you see me go to slowly open the door then boot the thing down, that's because I pressed the interaction button again. If you press it once, you'll open it cautiously. You press it again, he boots it.
That's right, this way.
That was a really risky move the doctor does there, because we later find out that one of them actually has a gun. Right, now he saw me, so I'm going to sit under here. And even though he saw us go into this room, he's not going to check under the bed because they're not Outlast smart. Outlast AI, if they saw you enter a room, they would check this shit. But no, they're just going to turn and go away. So let's get the stealth kill. This should be good. So let's get moving. Oh, assuming you don't just turn around. Ooh. I said. Excuse me while I sprint past. Oh, I've got an idea. I'll put a bullet in the leg. Because it'll count as them being down, so you can just do that. Do you want the same fate, woman? There you go. That was a really bad reaction to a bullet to the leg. Like, it just seemed unnatural that you'd fall back when I shot forward. Like, never mind, I'm overthinking things. Same to you. Back some bullets. Wrong button. I'm going to reload the bloody gun. There we go. Should be saved to pass through. Can we take that? Oh yes, we can. This is a temporary weapon. Axes and torches are both temporary weapons, as in they do a stupendously high amount of damage, but you only get one use of them. They're great for boss fights. If you can find an axe or a torch on the boss, there goes about half their health. I'm being serious. The axes are ridiculously powerful in this. The torches are as well, but some enemies are resistant to fire, so it loses its touch later on. And you might be able to hear our first proper boss from here. Oh, and the frame rate dropped a lot there. Ooh. This game does that. The game's a bit inconsistent with its frame rate. I hear it's better if you have the letterbox screen on, but I'm not about to do that, so... I feel sorry for the Xbox 360 and PS3 players of this game though, because I've seen that one in action. That one, you thought this version had bad load times, oh, that one is ridiculous load times. To be fair, I'm not trying to play this game professionally or to 100% appreciate anything like that. I'm just going to play for it, and I'm recording as I play for it. And so I'm a bit rusty around the edges as well, as you've probably already told by now. That's really going to bug me though, with the sprint being that short. I mean, do you know any other game that has a 3-second only sprint and then it's just gone? Right, the boss on the other side of that, if you kill every enemy, it will break out by itself. If you throw a grenade over the wall, it will break out immediately. I usually just throw a grenade over the wall, but I'm not going to do it yet, because I want to do a bit of hunting, because there's a shotgun and a crossbow in this area I've yet to pick up. This one's an active body, so burn it. The one over there is as well, but I don't think I'm going to get to it in time, so I'm just going to axe it. That's it, one hit kill. Never underestimate the axe. If you see an axe, go for it, because the amount of damage you can pull off of that thing, it's always worth it. Oh, 3,500. Okay, random smashing windows. Right, here's your shotgun container. Something's activated a trap out there. Right, now I'm immediately going to put that on my quick select. Since it's on the right side, I'll put it on right. Now let's test this baby out. Yeah. This is a proper zombie survival shotgun, it's great. Right, where we're standing is actually a trapped area. Oh, I dropped a torch, we can use that. It's a trap-based area. There's levers around. There's one there, and it drops spikes up and down the stairs. And there's another one there that drops it near enough to you. I don't like putting that there because it's so risky, and that does a lot of damage to enemies. So you might want to try and abuse that, but also be careful not to get yourself in it because it's near enough instant kill. We also got the Agony Crossbow. This thing will save your life because you can craft bolts for it. So even when you run out of ammo, you can just make new ammo, like so. I've only got explosive rounds for it though. I'm going to try and find normal rounds for it soon enough, but... Oh, hello. Well, I in the end got back up. I guess one blast to the head isn't always enough. I'll just use the pistol, no point wasting. Shit. 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 Wait. Oh, wow. It looked like the thing tumbled before I actually, just to be safe. It looked like the thing tumbled and like tripped before I actually put a bullet in it. Now we've got normal bolts. These things are great for piercing just straight through them. Like if you upgrade the power of your crossbow enough, it'll pierce straight through one and go and hit the one behind it, which is quite satisfying because you can actually start launching enemies with it as well because it'll just keep on going. But I think we've done just enough for me to want to try and take on the first boss. Remember the butcher we had in the first chapter that we had to run away from? Yeah, it's time for revenge. Because that's what the boss is behind this. But you got to be careful because he'll try and do like quick catch you shots sort of thing. But if he does like a one proper charged up swing, it is a one-hit kill. And that's not fun. Oh, to be fair, I could have done a bit more exploring beforehand. If I beat the boss here, I'll do a bit more exploring. If I die, I'll do more exploring and then come back to it. Alright, let's give it a go. I have an explosive bolt. Oh, that didn't stun him. Ah. And there we're dead. Oh well, I'm going to do a bit of exploring. Right, I've got everything I can be bothered to hunt for. I also got a big medical kit, which... big medical kits permanently extend your health bar, as well as fill it up to max. The health bar was right next to the tape recording you saw, so you didn't miss much. I just worked my way back here afterwards. But once he stopped stumbling, because once you use the big med pack, it does stun them a little, because it's such a big thing. But this time, we're gonna win. I hope. Because this part's long enough. I somehow lost a grenade along the way. Come on, there we go. That's one. Oh, right on the chainsaw. Whilst he's quickly stunned, I'm going to try and put some shells into it. Ah! That one's got a gun, look, he's just pointing the gun casually at me, the bugger. Oh, that killed it. Once the butcher dies, for some reason every enemy in the area dies as well. And then just becomes weird blood particle things to go back to. Goobly ghost guy over there. But that's pretty much the whole chapter.
Hold on to this.
Take the chainsaw while you're at it though. You can't actually use it, don't get your hope up, it's literally just plot MacGuffin. And yeah, quite a lot of gel from that boss. So you might actually be able to get our sprint up, but next time we go to the hospital. So we use this and we'll use it to cut the chain, and then the chainsaw just vanishes and we never use it again. Which is a shame because I would have loved the chainsaw weapon. But I think I'm going to call this a part. So next time on The Evil Within, we'll work with this doctor to try and figure out more what's happening with this village, the residences, and try and find Leslie as well, his patient, because he's connected to this some way. But until then, take care now.